Yo, what's up guys, Little Tech YT here, back to give me a video. Today in this video, we're doing phone collection. All the phones I've recently gotten over the past like 4 to 5 months. So we're gonna get started, and before I'd like to begin, I'm currently recording off another phone which I'm gonna show later in the video. But I'm gonna go for first off, my main phone, my iPhone XR. Fully functional. Just, it has a weird glitch in the camera. I did replace the screen on it. It's on iOS 12.1, the first one it originally came with when I first bought it. There's my personal information on the front, so I'm just gonna leave it there, and also has my OK Boomer right there. It's a beautiful phone. And these are just the phones I have out before I go into the bin, which I just showed. Got my LG Stylo 3 Plus. Got this out of the Target bin. I think it's 32 GB unlocked on Metro. It's fully functional, came with this case. Y'all seen a video on it if you watched my past videos. My free iPhone 6 that I got like a year or two ago. It's fully functional. I lost and broke the original Touch ID, so it has this other one that I have. It's on iOS 11.2.5. It's jailbroken and fully functional. The casing is actually silver, because I bought another one for 11, and this is like a newer iPhone 6, and it's like absolutely mint on all sides. It's like a very small nick, and then like a bunch of scratches like Apple logo, but honestly I take that any day over like some slightly like messed up space gray housing. Has an aftermarket screen. iPhone 7 Plus, fully functional. Had a cracked screen, it was water damage, but I fixed it, but during the process I ruined the camera, so I just kind of took it out. I did test it with another phone, which I'll be showing later. I'll be making a video on it later. My iPhone 8 Plus, which I got and like got bent and whatever, I did fix it up. It has a new screen and new back. I'm keeping it for a little bit before I sell it, because it's actually a really nice phone. It feels so nice, and I feel so glad. It feels so nice to have another one. And before I go into my other phones, I'm going to go. And this is my iPhone 7 Plus. My iPhone 7. I forgot to say the gigabytes. Yeah, this is 64, 128, and this is 64. iOS 12, 13, 11, and then 12, obviously. My 7 is on iOS 12.4.1. It's 120 gigabytes. Has a bad ESN, but it is fully functional. Now I'm gonna be going into my iPhones. Starting off, there's an iPhone 3GS. Needs a new screen and it needs a new battery, but it's fully functional otherwise. I busted out my 4s and 4Ss. No. Ah shit. Most of them I have work. I think like one is just like a parted out one that I don't even use, and I only pay $10, and everything else that I got for free is not working. Starting off with my iPhone 4. This one is 8 gigabytes on Verizon, I think. It has no SIM. This is a 16 gigabyte one on AT&T. They both work. This one came reset on iOS 7. This had no password, and I just resetted it. We have this 4S. I'm gonna get into the worst one first. This one has a bad LCD, it's on iOS 6, bad Wi-Fi, and it has no dock or battery. And this one's on iOS 9, 16 gigabytes, it's unlocked. Both of these are 16 gigabytes. This is on iOS 9. Had a broken dock to replace it, but then I ruined the home button, so I have to salvage this one, but I'm not doing it anytime soon because I'm too lazy. This iPhone 4 was an original one because it had the original seal on the back. Like whenever you like first get a phone and it peels off. It had a bad battery, but everything was mint. It's present. The LCD wasn't crushed, but I think it's an aftermarket. Don't care. Next up, we have an iPhone 5. It's fully functional on iOS 10. I thought it was iCloud locked when I first got it, but apparently it's unlocked 64 gigabytes. They just showed FYI on when I first got it, because I think they removed the iCloud when they like recycled it. So it could have been a recent one I did in that. We got an iPhone 5C. Fully functional. I fixed up the screen, and it's on iOS 8, and it's an 8 gigabytes, so it should be its original one. It's like on iOS 8.0.2, not like 8.4.1 or something. And then I have this 5S, which I recently bypassed. What is it? I got this one for free at school. but my friend, it was dead. My friend got it for flea market for $20, and he just gave it to me. And then what I did was, before the Check Rain jailbreak came out, and I took another 5S, which I used to restore the one I had before, and now it's totally working. But now I'm thinking of swapping with this one, which is the 5S I currently have, which is like an iCloud unlocked. That one's locked, but it's on iOS 12, the latest one, and it has a couple of apps installed. This one's on iOS 11, 16 gigabytes. It's dead, because I haven't used it. They're both basically mint. Except I don't think this one has any NICS whatsoever. Yeah, this one's like pristine. It has a screen protector. This one has like a NIC, like right here, but like it's also pristine. And these are like my two mint 5S's. I might swap screens, so one of them have a custom one with a working Touch ID and the other one doesn't. Here's my original 5S, my first one like that I've had for a minute. Or for my first one I've had for like a long time, like one of the first ones till like recently. Yeah, I got it from Target bin, like the first time I went, or no, the second time I went, this year. It was a really good find when I found it, because it brought me back memories from the last time I went there, because I found another 5S there. It had a dead battery, so I took it out, swapped it with the 5C, and it's iCloud locked. It was boot loop, so I had to restore it anyway, so yeah, F, and I don't know if that's the original Touch ID, but honestly, I do not care. Next up, this is, I think this is a 6? Yeah, it's a 6. I think this one is this one's iCloud locked, but I bypassed with Check Rain, so I think this one's fully functional. Yeah. No, I don't think that's the one. No, never mind. I think that one has a bad CPU, and I bought it for like $13, which I fixed my other iPhone 6. This one, I think that one's the one I bypassed. And next up, we have this iPhone 6 that I got at the Target bin. I did fix the screen because my friend gave me his other one and $20 for another pair of screens that I had. I think one for my 6 when it got locked. It's technically it works, like everything works besides the logic board. Like it has a Wi-Fi issue, and when I took off the Wi-Fi card, it just completely wouldn't restore at all. Next up, we have my iPhone 6s Plus that I found in the Target bin. 16 gigabytes Sprint, but it's unlocked and it's fully functional too. Front camera's dead, and the Touch ID doesn't work, but that doesn't matter to me. I already showed you all my other phones, like my other 7 Plus and 8 Plus, and this one's now fucked up. Congratulations to me. The LCD was fine on this. This was originally pulled from my other 7 Plus, the black one, and I bought this on Mercari for $40 because I wanted to test out the cameras. Both of them work, and now I fucked up the screen. Great, now the touchscreen doesn't even work. I didn't even do this until I put it in a box, and then once I take it out, now it's like completely fucked in the ass. So yeah, now I need a new LCD, but it is bypassed with Check Rain, so I'm gonna get a new screen for it just to use it for testing purposes. But besides that, it does fully work. And now I'm gonna move on to my Android phones. We're starting off with my S3. I got this for free from some dude on my school. Is used for very interesting things, as I saw in the search history. I did reset it. It's on boost and it's fully functional. Just needs a new back and battery, but it does work and the screen's fine. It could do with a new screen, but it's better off without it. Free Nokia I got from some foreign country. I don't know what that is. It's like tinfoil or something. It's completely dead, water damaged. LG K8 that I recently got in a Target bin. It is fully functional, and I kind of used it as an iPod for a bit, and now I'm just like sitting here. I did have my Amp Prime, but I did sell it, and now I think it's shipped off, so I'm just gonna ignore that. This I got at the Target bin. It's a Samsung Galaxy Intercept or whatever, or something like that. I think it's an Intercept. It's only like a really old version of Android, so that's cool. Don't know the gigabytes. Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant. It does work, except it needs a new AMOLED, so I just kind of burned it. I got it like a year or two. Nah, I got it like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still haven't gotten a new screen down. LG Optimus. I don't think there's anything in here, and I think it just doesn't have a battery. But I think it should work. It's just bad. This is an LG Stylo 1. Funny, good story with this one. I got it from Tech.yt and gave it to me because I had a bad charging port, and I did fix it, and it is a fully functional phone now. And it had his junk on it and shit, but oh, hey, it still has a charge. I think it's like a little bit bent in the middle, but I think that's how it should be. Anyway, this is a really nice phone for me, like as in the Stylo series. This is like an original one. And I really like the feel of it for some reason. I don't like the 2 or like the 3rd. I like the 3rd, but it's too modern-ish, like mixed with like bleh. This is like an old design that I love. I think it's 8 gigabytes on Cricket, I think. So that's cool. Another one of those LGs, I'll go right here. Same thing, no battery. I think that one has like looping issues. Samsung Galaxy Ruby, I think it has a dead, like the keyboard's like wonky and it's kind of dead, but it did work, or it does work. I think it's just the battery now. I swapped it around with other phones and now it's kind of like wonky and won't turn on now. Some Huawei phone, Consumer Cellular. It's fully functional. I think I haven't charged it in a fat minute, but it does work. Got this out of the Target bin. It's completely fully functional and I'm really glad I found that. Not really glad, just it's another thing to add. ZTE Blade, got this from the same person I got my S3 from. They just included a bunch of things for free when they were trying to get me to trade for his iPhone 6, which is the one I showed earlier that has iCloud lock, but it was bypassed the check rain. This is an Obama phone. It's an ANS phone. It's fully functional. I removed the seal some time ago now as its first scratch. The back was sealed too, but I also removed it like recently. And I found it with the 6S Plus and whatever. It's fully functional too. It's just an Obama phone. Found this recently. Power receiver Hydra, I think. Bad LCD. I might smash it or I'll just part it out. Because the LCD is kind of dead and it's going to be a useless phone. Some LG. I think this is like one of my older ones that I like actually use because the other one kind of feels like chunky. You have to press down on the power button because I thought it was dead, but it's just I had to press down really hard. Apparently my theory was proved right. S4. I actually got this from a police officer that used to work at my school, or the school I used to go to. What is it? He had a bunch of phones sitting around, and he asked me if I wanted to check out any of them, and I said sure. And he just gave me this and like an LG Light. I think that phone is gone now. I think I traded it, but then it kind of got chucked. Recent find, an S7. Kind of sad for it because I burnt the logic board while trying to work on it. Because I knew like it wouldn't work anytime soon, so I was like, screw it, and just killed it. So now I have a perfectly working screen and shit. Here's my Note 3. It's fully functional. It has a cracked screen, no camera lens, kind of painted it in there with black. I really did clean it up a million times. Got it from the same dude from the S3. Funny story, some friend gave me a Mega he didn't want, a Samsung Galaxy Mega. And then I traded it from the Note 3, so technically I did get it for free. But yeah, he got pissed after that. Oh, it's still charged fully, huh? Okay. But yeah, it does work fully and it has all my junk on here. I think I might just turn it off. I don't have to use this later, honestly. I haven't used it in a minute. Next up we have is Samsung Galaxy Prime. I had another one, but I traded it to one of my friends for his S6, which he kind of smashed because he broke the LCD. He kind of helped me smash it, and then he kind of forced me into giving him another phone. I was like, I don't care. So I gave him that one. Now it's fully functional on Metro. It was Google locked, but I bypassed it. Had a bad digitizer, but I had to open it up and reconnect it. This is a Motorola Photon Q. I lost the top thing and the back. It's kind of like falling apart now. But it just still fully works. I just never used it at all. Motorola Photon 4G. Yeah, it's fully functional too. With battery and everything. Tried putting a custom ROM, but it never fully worked. So screw it. I got a Moto G first gen. It's fully functional. Is unlocked. 16 gigabytes. Some 4K. It's dual SIM. But it doesn't work, no, it does work, yeah, what I mean, it just doesn't work with others. I don't know why I'm saying it doesn't work, I just keep on thinking about another phone, which I'm about to pull out. But yeah, that one's fully functional. We have another one, which I got from Tech.yt. It's completely, like, brain dead and shit, so it's just for parts. Got that for free from Tech.yt. Shout out to him, I guess. Got a Samsung Galaxy S7 Active. I got this for $9 from a discount from like 40 from what they were selling it originally. And it only has these two lines and it's cracked. And honestly, I think it kind of beats Technomeme YT's deal. because I remember he got one that had like that looked like this with a line, and I think it was like $40. So like I got a pretty good deal for it for only like $9 for free shipping. This Motorola. I think it's a Photon 4G. I think it's a Motorola G4 Play. Fully functional on Verizon. It wasn't that sure, but I swapped the logic boards with this one. And this one works too. It just needs a new screen. It does work, and the digitizer kind of fully works. It's just that it looks weird. You could get Samsung Galaxy S6. It's fully functional. Custom ROMs on Android 8 with Lineage OS, I think. The LCD kind of got cracked through a line, so now it's kind of like flickering and shit, so I never use it. I remember this. This was I bought this a long time ago. I think I never made a video on it, but I think I did with another one. It's fully functional. It's a Moto G5. It's like a newer one. I got it for $10 from Macari. It was on like Cricket or some shit. No, it was on I don't remember. I think it was Boost. Next up is the Samsung J3 that I found in the Target bin. It's water damaged and the screen kind of flickers. When I first got it, I had a black light, and then I realized it was just the LCD was dead. Next up, we have the ZTE. I'm still like needing the fix. I kind of want to use it. It has a bad LCD. No, it doesn't have a bad LCD. It just doesn't have a battery that I can use. Some Alcatel phone. Took out the battery from this to use it on another phone. No, it doesn't have a battery, but it did work. Got it some time ago. ZTE Majesty Pro, fully functional. Got out of the Target bin. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think it's 16 gigabytes. 64 gigabyte Amazon Fire phone, fully functional on a custom ROM of Xiaomi. I unrooted it by accident, so now it's permanently stuck on there, which is kind of cool and bad. Because now it's kind of on stock Android. Well, it's not really stock Android, it's more just Xiaomi OS Android. Some LG dumb phone. I don't know why this is in here. I mean, just because it looks like a smartphone. Android 4, $5 Alcatel thing. Fully functional, nothing wrong with it. BlackBerry that I never like actually got to fully work. Even with like, I think no battery. Show something and like 2 things just dropped. Holy crap, I am like dumb. Hopefully they're fine. The S7's fine. Yep, fine. Oh, one of the lines went away, that's cool. Yeah, this, I'm not sure, it could be like dead completely. Next up, we have one of my favorite phones. My Samsung Galaxy S8, which I got in the trade. I bought a new logic board for it, and now it's fully functional. It just needs a new screen to fix the lines, but that doesn't affect functionality. Got Nokia 520, running Windows, but I custom ROM'd it or whatever to run Android, so now it's running Android. LG Stylo 2. Got this out of the Target bin with a bloated battery. Ryan gave me, Tech.YT gave me this case and battery, but it is fully functional. And finally, not least, smartphone collection is this Samsung Galaxy Prevail or some shit. I don't know. I got it in a phone lot. It did work, but then I lost the battery. So yeah, this is basically my whole smartphone collection, I guess. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you next time.